Aloha and welcome to this short screencast on creating teams. When you work collaboratively in GitHub, generally, at least in this class, what we're going to have you do is build a single repository that multiple people can commit code to and pull changes from and so forth. So the way that you do that in GitHub is by creating a repository and then creating a team that's associated with that repository. So let's see how that works. So for example, let's say that I wanted to create a repository inside this repo, and we're going to call it Aqua for reasons that if you're taking the class you'll understand. We have to name it by colors. That's a particularly hideous color, I think, for a web app, so I will assume that none of you will want that. You're going to create a public repo. Sure, maybe we want a README. And we'll definitely want a license, so I don't know, you guys got to pick one in your team. So you'll create your repo, and now that you've got your repo called Aqua, you have to create a team. Okay, and so for that we go to the collaborators and teams section of the settings page, and we're going to create a new team. Now the thing to do is to create a team with the same name as the repo, because in the case of this particular project, each repo will be associated with exactly one team and vice versa. So it makes sense to call them the same thing. Development team for the Aqua app. And make your team visibility visible. Okay, so now we've got this team. But we don't have enough members in it, and we don't have a repository associated with it. So what we can do is we can go to the repositories section, and we can add the Aqua repository. So that's good. The second thing is we need some members, and I've invited all of the class members to this organization. Hopefully people have accepted. At this point only one person has accepted besides me. And so we'll add Michael Spencer to this hypothetical app. Okay, so now we've got a team associated with the repository, and if we now go to our repo, we can see that there are two team members associated with this. How do we see that easily? I guess go to settings, collaborators and teams, and we can see we have a team associated. Oh, we have a team associated with it, and what we want to do, so the last thing we need to do, is make sure that all team members can actually write to the repo. Okay, so there you go. We've got a repo called Aqua. We've got a team called Aqua. The team has some people in it, and you can see that right there. And those team members have write access. Oops, sorry. Let me refresh this. All members of that team have write access to the repo, which is what we want.